Hey basketball players, how are you guys doing today?
So, I hear you guys want to play college basketball.
And today I'm going to be giving you 3 tips to get in touch with college coaches and get yourself recruited. And these are all things that you can start doing today, so you can start getting your recruitment done today. College basketball was a huge motivation in my life, and I'm sure it is for you as well if you clicked on this video. Here's a few tips on how to get recruited. All right, so the first tip to be recruited is to make sure that you have a basketball resume. What a basketball resume is a list of your stats, accomplishments, accolades, all league mentions, honorable mentions, write-ups that you've had from camps, all those sorts of things all coming together into one package. This basketball resume is something that you should keep and continue to update every time you have a new accomplishment. New season has gone by, you have better stats, you have new things like that. It's just like you're applying for a job. Suppose you're going to try to get a construction job. Why would somebody hire you for a construction job if you didn't have a resume that had experience in construction? You should have experience in that area. In the same way, you can't go to a college coach and tell them, hey, I'm good at basketball. You need to have some things to back that up. By that, I mean you need to have a basketball resume. All right, now that you know that, I'm gonna go film some content. I'll be back in a second to tell you guys tip number 2. Let's go.
Now, before I move on to the next tip, I want to let you guys know something about college basketball. There are many different levels of college basketball, from D1 all the way down to JUCO, NAIA, D3, D2, all the different levels. And at every single level, there are dudes that can hoop and girls that can hoop. So in order to compete with these players, you got to be the best that you can be. And by doing that, this is a reminder that you need to be working hard every single day. And that's where I come in to help. I just put out a 30-day basketball training program for players of all ages and abilities. This program has 30 days worth of basketball skills, strength, and conditioning workouts to help you maximize your game. Be sure to click the first link in the description if you're interested in the program. And now let's get back to college recruiting. I'm going to film outside, but the wind is just crazy. And you know, I just filmed these on my iPhone, so there's no way that I can make that work with the sound. But here's the second tip to help yourself get recruited to play college basketball. Make sure that you get yourself a highlight tape. Highlight tapes are very important, as well as game footage as well. Having a nice 2 to 3 minute video of your best clips from your high school season can help grab attention from college coaches. Some college coaches really do look at these, while some college coaches don't. But for the most part, as a general rule from the coaches I've talked to, highlight tapes are a great idea to help yourself get recruited. Along with that, if the coach finds interest in you and emails you back or texts you back, then that's great. And then you can also have game footage on hand so that if they want to watch a full game of you, they can. So for sure, make yourself a highlight tape. And I don't want this to be no JV highlight tape. No coach is going to want to see your JV highlights. Make sure that it's varsity level high school basketball or AAU basketball. If it's anything else than that, then probably don't put it in your highlight tape. We just want to see you playing against the best, not against a bunch of scrubs. I'm going to go for a run really quick. I'll be right back, and we're going to give you tip number 3 to help yourself get recruited. Woo! We're back from the run. Tip number 3. So we're back from the run. Tip number 3. So now that you've got your basketball resume and your highlight tape, the next thing you're gonna have to do is craft an email. Because emailing college coaches is the greatest way for you to get your name out there. You can have the best stats in the world, you can have the best highlights in the world, but if coaches don't see it, then you're never gonna be able to play college basketball. What you're gonna have to do is send these out in emails to college coaches. And I'll tell you what, you're probably not gonna get very many responses. My college coach at an NAIA college gets about 30 different emails every single day. So just think about what D1 coaches are getting. You're probably not going to get seen. But if you keep emailing, keep following up, and email thousands of coaches, eventually a few are going to respond. And if your dream is to play college basketball, then all you need is one. So the 3 tips are to make a basketball resume, make a highlight tape, and then send it out to college coaches. Again, easier said than done. Don't get discouraged if you don't get responses. Just keep pushing, and if this is your dream, you're gonna keep putting your name out there. This is essentially sales and business. You've gotta sell yourself to college coaches. That's how I ended up playing college basketball, was sending out email. I was a short point guard. I didn't get very many looks out of high school. So I made sure I put myself out there, and that's what led me to getting in contact with coaches, getting offers, and eventually eventually signing to play. I hope you can take this advice, keep trying, keep pushing, and let's get this work. Follow me on Instagram at JQ Basketball Training, and make sure you guys stay updated, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.